Welcome to my YouTube channel PowerPoint University. I have been given a task to make a startup checklist, and I have made this slide with lot of text, and I have downloaded one image on the top right side just to make something looks better, and on the left side I have just put the status whether it has been done or not done, and that's it. This is my slide for the startup. But my question is, do you feel that this slide is appealing? For me, it's not, and definitely not for the audience. So, what to do then? So, I have come up with a different idea to make the same slide in a different way. And this is how the new slide looks. When I click here, I have added a clipboard and I have put all the checklist there, the idea, goal, strategy, marketing, test, and launch. And with the icons, I have added the meaningful icons. And on the right side, I have provided a rectangle to fill whether it's done or not done. Again, to fill it, I have used a hand which I've downloaded from the internet, and this is how it works. When I click, the hand will come and it will just put a tick mark there, and when I click, the hand image goes down and then it will tick to the second one. Likewise, it will go to the third, which is the strategy and the marketing, the fourth test, and the last one is the launch. Likewise, I have just created another without any you can put your own titles there, like title 1 tick mark will come, title 2 tick mark will come there, or if you want you can just change to whether it's not done also, the cross mark also you can do it. So let's see how we can do this very useful, creative, and beautiful infographic slide in PowerPoint. To make this slide, you need image something like this, a hand holding a pen. But you can see here, this is not a transparent image and there's a white background. So I'll just show you how to remove the white background and then we will use this in our animation purpose. So go to the format and you can see here there's something called remove background, and but here you can see some areas are getting cut. So I'm just going to make it it should not be cut. For that, I'll select this mark areas to keep. You can see here the small finger is just cutting, so now you can see it's not cutting, and this area also I can just adjust it properly. It's a time consuming job, but you will enjoy it. So once you have done with this, just click outside anywhere and you can see here it becomes a transparent, and I will just crop this image, and that's it. You can see here it's a transparent now. So I'm going to use this particular image for at the time of animation. So let's keep it like this and let's add a new slide. Add a new slide, go to view and enable the guides. Go to insert shapes, under rectangle select rectangle rounded corners and reduce the curves, and I'm going to select a dark brown color and make it no outline, and align, you can just say center. Go to insert again shapes, under basic shapes you have got trapezoid, select the trapezoid and put it here, and I'm going to make some dark color here and again make it no outline, Go to insert shapes under rectangle, select rectangle, top corners rounded, and make it fully curved from the top. And shape fill, give the same color shape outline, make it no outline, and select these two objects, align, say center, and merge shapes, say union. You have got this shape now. Then I'm going to insert shape, add a rectangle. I'm making a paper here. Shape outline, make it no outline, and shape fill, make it white, and select this option and bring to front. And if you want, you can make a hole also here. Go to insert shapes and select an oval shape and make it a somewhat smaller one, and you have to make sure that the height and width is same. So I'm going to make maybe 0.62 only, not bigger than that. And I'm going to use shape fill, some orange color, and shape outline, you can make it this color, the kind of a black. Then add the text. Go to insert the text box. I will just say the title one here, title 01, and I'm going to use a font called Hand of Scene, and I'm going to use this color and press Ctrl D to duplicate it, reduce the size, and I'm going to use this black color, and you can add your detail text here. And then insert one more rectangle for the checkbox, and shape fill, make it no fill, and shape outline, give the same color black, and you can make it somewhat weight, it's 2 maybe, or more than 2. Let me just reduce the size a little bit. So I think this is okay. And go to insert text box, and you can go to the insert tab, symbols, select the symbol here, and font, I have selected Wingdings 2. Under Wingdings 2 I have got this tick box. I'll just select that one and just say insert and close. You can see it's there already. And this also font I'm going to change to Hand of Scene and increase the size, make it bold, and put it here. Then I'm just going to select this, press Ctrl G to group it, and Ctrl D to duplicate. Now, depending on your requirement, how many steps you need, you can add it. So let me just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just add 5 only here, and make sure that all these are properly aligned. The next thing is I'm going to add the icons. If you are using the latest version of PowerPoint like Office 365 or maybe PowerPoint 2018, then you have got this option icons. Or if you don't have this one, then you can go to the net, maybe www.thenounproject.com, and you can download the free icons from there. So let me just add the icons from here. I'm just randomly selecting some icons and insert. You can see here the icons has been added here. So I'm going to select the icon, reduce the size, and put it in the center of this orange circle. So you can see here I have added all the icons, and then I'm going to use the animation, and I'm going to use the hand which I have downloaded from the internet. Now before adding the animation, let me just ungroup the titles, right mouse click and ungroup, and change the title text to this will be 2, 3, 4 and 5, and remove the tick marks by keeping only the first one. Now to add the animation, go to animations tab, enable the animation pane, and I'm going to select the hand image which I have downloaded from the internet, copy this one and paste it here, and put exactly at this place the tick mark. And the first animation I'm going to use, select this hand image and say fly in, double click this, and timings make it fast, and then select the hand image again. I'm going to add animation. You can see if you drill down or if you go down, this will show a motion path, and select the line, and you can see here the line is going down. So I'm just selecting this point and I'm making it till here, or just zoom in and select this red point or move a little bit. Let's reduce and see how much. A little bit more also, you can go up till the tick mark. Sometimes this animation makes a problem, so you have to do it once again. Now you can see here the line there, and this should happen after previous. Now let's fit to slide and see the animation. When I click, hand comes there. Oops, the other way it's happening, so I can just reverse this animation also, reverse path direction. Yes, so maybe while doing the animation I have selected the wrong point. So let's see here now, it comes and then it goes there. I'll just double click this animation, smooth start and smooth end should go, and the timings make it fast, and then I'm going to select the tick. If you cannot able to select the tick, just you can move this a little bit, later on we'll bring it back to the original position. Select the tick and just say wipe effect, and the wipe effect should have happened with previous, and timings should be fast. And I'm just going to bring back the hand here. So let's see how it looks now. When I click, it comes and the tick mark comes there. So you can see here the animation for the slide 1 is completed. Now let's do for the other slides. Now I'm going to make a duplicate slide. To make the duplicate slide, first select the slide, right mouse click and just say duplicate slide. And here I am going to use a transition called Morph transition, which is available only in, I think, Office 365 version. And if you're using any older version like 2007, 10, 2015 or 18, this Morph transition does not exist in the older versions. So you need to have a Office 365 version. So let me just click on this one, and I will just select this hand and I will bring it down to the second option, and the first animation which we have set the fly in, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to delete the animation of the first tick box also. So only this animation there now, and I will just select this particular tick box or tick mark, press Ctrl D to duplicate it and bring it here, place at the right position and give a wipe effect, and wipe effect should have happened with previous again as, and then again you just make sure that this should be fast. So let's see now. I'm going to the slide, first slide now. I click, the hand comes and the tick marks is tick for the title 1, and when I click, the hand goes down to the option 2 and the tick mark comes for that. So likewise I'm just going to do for the next title, which is the third title. Again, right mouse click, duplicate slide, bring the hand down to the title 3 and select, first of all you have to select this tick mark, press Ctrl D to duplicate and bring it here, align properly, and delete the animation of the option 2. Alright, and make sure that this hand image is always on top. Again, so let me just go from the slide 1, title 1 is ticked, then its title 2 is also ticked, then it comes to title 3, this is also tick. Likewise you can do for title 4 and title 5. So thank you very much friends for watching my YouTube channel PowerPoint University. Please do subscribe my channel and share among your friends and with your colleagues. Thank you. That's it from me, friends. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel and don't forget to subscribe PowerPoint University. See you soon with more interesting stuff. Till then, goodbye.